Hey there, it's Nyla, and it's time for another edition of my Monday morning wake-up call. So this morning we're going to be talking about the worst word in the world, and that word is should. And we're going to be talking about what to do when you get a really bad case of the shoulds, when you just start shoulding all over yourself. So you guys know exactly what this looks like. It's when you're like, oh, you know what, I'm only here and I should be there. Or, hey, look at what she's doing, I should be doing that too. That's what I'm talking about, when you start shoulding all over yourself and you start making yourself feel bad for things that you feel that you should be doing. I have 3 easy tips for getting rid of a bad case of the shoulds. So when you start to feel like you're shoulding all over yourself, the first thing you need to do is cut out the comparison. So I would venture to say that comparison is the #1 reason why we start shoulding all over ourselves. So, you might be on Twitter and you start looking at somebody else and they're like talking about their great life, they're talking about all the great things they're doing, and you're like, gosh, I really should be in the same position she is. I've been working just as hard, I should be there too. And, that just gets you started and you get down on yourself, and nothing good can come from that. So get rid of the comparison. When you feel yourself beginning to compare yourself to somebody else and looking at their achievements and stacking it up to yours, stop. Just stop right there and immediately start making a list of all the great things that you've done. Start thinking about all the things that you've done in the past week. In fact, you could probably just start thinking about all the stuff you've done in the past day. In the past 24 hours, make a list of all the great things that you've already accomplished. That's a really great way to kind of just stop that should machine right before it even starts. Second thing to do when you're feeling yourself coming down with a bad case of the shoulds is to start reconnecting with your why. So think about why it is that you're doing the things that you want to do. What's your overall mission? What's your compelling why? What is it that's driving you forward all the time? And then take a look at how the should fits in with that. Is it something that's going to help you move forward in your life and in your mission? If not, cut it out. Not necessary. You might need to redefine your definition of success. What does success look like to you? Paint a picture of what it means for you to be successful. Does the should fit in with that, or are you measuring your success up with somebody else's definition of success? My third simple trick is basically to just reframe your thinking. Instead of thinking of all the things in the world that you should be doing, start thinking about the one thing that you want to do. So at this moment, think of the one thing that you want to do, and then go do that thing. Quite frankly, life is too short to do stuff that you don't like. So just start thinking about all the stuff that you want to do rather than all of the things that you should be doing. So the next time you're feeling like you have a bad case of the shoulds coming on and you start shoulding all over yourself, take a deep breath and remember to cut the comparison, reconnect with your why, and reframe your thinking and think about that one thing that you want to do and get rid of those shoulds. All right, guys, have a great week.